Good morning. Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works. We've been looking at, can you put a time limit on God? Can I expect God to answer us and be there when we ask Him to be? We've looked at the woman with the issue of blood. We've looked at David, and we've looked at Jairus. Today we're going to look at another example, another situation, because the word says, out of the mouth of two or more witnesses, let the word be confirmed. Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So let's look at the centurion and listen to what he said and watch what Jesus did, okay? And listen to what Jesus said. This is in Luke chapter 7, verse 2, and it's also a rendering in Matthew. And a certain centurion's servant, who was dear unto him, was sick and ready to die. And when he heard of Jesus, that's the same phrase of the woman with the issue of blood. The first step is hearing. When he heard of Jesus, he sent unto him the elders of the Jews, beseeching him that he would come and heal his servant. So what was his desire? That Jesus would come and heal his servant. And when they came to Jesus, they besought him greatly, instantly, saying that he was worthy for whom he should do this, for he loveth our nation, and hath built us a synagogue. Then Jesus went with them. Notice the centurion sent for Jesus to come and heal him. So Jesus went with them. And when he was now not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to him, saying unto him, Lord, trouble not yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. Wherefore neither thought I myself worthy to come unto thee, but say in a word, and thy servant shall be healed. So notice the centurion changed how he wanted Jesus to do it. At first he said, come and heal him. Then he sent them saying, no, don't come, just say in a word and he will be healed. And then he goes on to say, for I also am a man set under authority, having under me soldiers. And I say unto one, go, and he goeth. And to another, come, and he cometh. And to my servant, do this, and he doeth it. So what is he saying? He's saying, I see that you use your words like servants. Just like I tell my servant, go, and he goes, and another one, come, and he comes. He said, I see that you use your words like servants. When Jesus heard these things, he marveled at him and turned him about and said unto the people that followed him, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. So this was a centurion, a Roman centurion. He was not a Jewish person. He was not an Israelite. And even when the people that he sent to Jesus to get him to come the first time, they were the ones that said, he loves our nation and has built a synagogue. You don't get anything because of your works. It wasn't because he built a synagogue or that he loved the nation, because Jesus said to his disciples when he sent them out, he said, you go, heal the sick, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely you have received, freely give. So I wanted to make that point, that just because they said that, that was not the reason Jesus came. Jesus came because he sent for him with his faith, and then he answered his faith, and he came, and then he said, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And they that were sent, returning to the house, found the servant whole that had been sick. Now I'm going to read to you a verse out of the same story in Matthew. Jesus said unto the centurion, go thy way, and as you have believed, so be it done unto you. And his servant was healed in the selfsame hour. So why was the servant healed? He was healed because of the centurion's faith, because he believed what he had heard about Jesus. And then not only did he believe, but he acted on what he believed. And he said, come and my servant will be healed, and heal my servant. And then he said, say in a word, and my servant will be healed. So Jesus said in a word, go thy way, and as you have believed, so be it done unto you. And the servant was healed in the self-same hour. So all of these three that we've been looking at, the woman with the issue of blood, Jairus, the centurion, they each one made a demand with their faith. Not one place did it say that it was Jesus' faith that did this. They heard the word, they believed the word, then they made a declaration with their mouth. They made a decision, first of all, that the woman with the issue of blood, that I shall be whole, Jairus, that his daughter would be healed and she would live, and the centurion, that his servant would be healed. And each one of them, not one of them did Jesus say, no, I'm not going to do that. And I will add this, all the way through the Gospels, because this is important that you hear this, not one time did Jesus say no to anybody that came to him for healing. Not one time. It was always, yes, I will. So this is our precedent of faith. So you go into the word, hear the word, believe the word, and then make your declaration that with Jesus' stripes, I was healed. And because I was healed, I am healed right now in Jesus' name. You don't have to call Jesus to come to you. He's already in you if you're born again. He's already there. And he hearkens to the voice of your words. This is so easy. You don't have to touch the hem of his garment, because he is in you, not just the Jesus that walked the earth, but the resurrected Jesus in the power of his resurrection. And I believe it's in Romans that it says, he that raised up Jesus from the dead dwells in you and makes alive your mortal body by his spirit that dwells in you. So take that word and put it in your mouth. Make a decision. I am receiving my healing from Jesus. I am receiving my healing from the Father, or anything else that you desire, because these were making a demand for healing. But you know, Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7, verse 7, ask, and it shall be given unto you. We'll look at some more of these tomorrow. Remember all day that Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works, and it is his will and his desire for you to receive right now.